What's going on, guys? It's DeathMonk here. Today we're going to be talking about something rather interesting concerning Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and the Zombies mode. Now, over the past few days or so, we've received numerous teasers promoting Zombies in Modern Warfare 3, and we've got a rather interesting tweet that's just dropped earlier today. And as you guys can see from Call of Duty's official Twitter account, or X account, whatever you want to call it, it reads, "We have a job to do. People are counting on us. We only have one shot in containment." Now, there's a really interesting quote within that. We have a job to do. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will recognise that quote from a character in the Black Ops Cold War game called Adler. And he was a main character who, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was like our point of contact, if you will, or sometimes the person we were playing as, or was like the main protagonist / antagonist if you paid attention to the actual multiple endings that you can actually get from that game. So potentially we could maybe see I don't know if this could be a suggestion maybe towards Adler coming into the game at some point, but we'll have to wait and see. But we've got a rather interesting image here. So as you guys can see from this image we've got on screen, we've got what appears to be a gas mask inside the locker there, what appears to be some sort of case from, I'm guessing, a weapon of some description. We've also got a map with some images lit on top of it, what appears to be a letter from or a note, I should say, from a guy called, I'm assuming that says Fletcher, but I'm not 100% sure on the what that name is supposed to say, but that's really interesting. Got a large letter there, which is again rather interesting, and on the very far left side of the image, potentially a new, I'll have to double check whether this is a new faction or not, but that looks really interesting as well. But we'll have to wait and see. Apparently Modern Warzone, who also does Call of Duty news, has actually brightened up these images and got all sorts of various different images. I think we've seen this chap up here before in a previous image that we got. I feel like we've seen this guy before as well. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like I do recognise him from another Zombies game, but don't quote me on that. But that looks really cool. The next Warzone map will be the same map used for Zombies in Modern Warfare 3. That's from our understanding of what this potentially large map could potentially be. There was a gargantuous map or something like that as described by Call of Duty coming to Modern Warfare 3 for Zombies. So that's really interesting. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of that in the comments box down below. Just before I carry on this video, just want to bring you guys' attention to Warzone 1, which is officially shutting down on Thursday this week. So they only got 2 days to go before it completely shuts down on September the 21st of 2023. When that date eventually does arrive, it will be 1,290 days on from its launch in March 10th, 2020. So if you haven't played Warzone 1 already, I suggest you do before the game actually officially shuts down. So make sure you guys do get involved if you haven't already. While we're waiting for more teasers to come through, I've been looking over this specific image that we got yesterday of this individual with this, I think it's like an ID card or something like that, and we managed to basically translate this piece of text into English, and it turns out that this individual is actually Sergei Ravenov, who was one of the main characters in the Zombies back in Black Ops Cold War, and it looks like we're going to be continuing on with the ZAKHAEV story, of course, in Modern Warfare 3. So that's really interesting there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of that in the comments. Now, as of a few moments ago here, guys, we managed to get a zombie cinematic trailer that appears to be 4 minutes long, from what I understand. So we're going to be reacting to this for the very first time. I haven't seen any footage of this yet, so this should be a really interesting video. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of this in the comments box down below. And without further ado, let's check this out, guys.
It is time. Mask up. Light them up.
All good.
Room's clean. Oh, they're actually real. They're actually here.
Let's go. Boss, we gotta go! It's the cops! Here they come! Put them down.
Roger.
Move out the target. Blanket up. Target sighted.
Looks like we have a weapon.
We're coming up on the EZ. ETA 2 minutes. We got intel that ZAKHAEV was planning something a few months ago.
By the time we worked out where he was operating, all we could do was go kinetic and hope to flush the bastard out.
One of our checkpoints reported hostile contact. Then the whole town went dark.
Until we know what's going on, containment is the name of the game. No one gets in, and nothing, I mean nothing gets out. Clear?
Ravenov here has experience with this kind of incursion.
Brilliant. He'll give you the lay of the land. Keep your head up and listen to him if you want to survive.
Report to SSO Green. Out here, this is her show! Welcome to Operation Deadbolt.
This is us. Let's move.
Pre-order any digital edition and get the Zombie Ghost Operator skin.
Let's go. So I want to know what you guys' thoughts are of that, guys. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments box down below. So that was really interesting there, guys. So we got a few of the characters there who seem to be taking out some sort of police force. Now, I had a bit of difficulty trying to work out what was going on there, but I'm assuming the enemy police force were working on, like, beside, like, the enemy faction or something like that, so that's really interesting. So we'll have to wait and see what that's all about. Also, towards the end there, we saw Laswell and Soap, which is rather interesting, because usually they're like campaign or multiplayer characters, not necessarily zombies. So we're going to have to see what that's all about, but really interesting. So we also got to take a look or a glimpse at that purple bluish coloured liquid that came out of this little pedestal in the middle of this table where all these dead zombies were. So that's really interesting. I'm keen to know more about what that fluid or substance is. So it looks like a fluid or a gas. I don't know how to basically describe it, but managed to pick 2 of those and put them in some sort of secure case of some description. Broke out of this building, and then when trying to get attacked by the police, one of them had a sniper. Not sure which specific thermal sniper that was, but that was really interesting. And once it made contact with any sort of surface, that canister exploded, as we guys saw, and basically turned everything like around it, basically in essence, into zombies. So that was really interesting. So you guys can, as you guys just saw there, we saw 3 different characters getting sniped there. So we'll have to work out what that chemical is. So let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of this in the comments box down below. But what I've seen so far, that looks amazing. So it could be like some sort of, I don't know, a dark ethereum type gas as a guess. But basically, as you guys can see, everything that is in the immediate vicinity of the area where the canister exploded appears to emit this purple coloured gas or toxic substance, which it basically turned all the humans into zombies. So that's really interesting. I'm keen to learn more about this as the game goes on. So we're going to learn more as far as we understand at COD Next on October the 5th. And we've also recently just received a blog post, as you guys can see from Call of Duty's official blog. So it looks like we have our weapon. For the first time in Call of Duty history, zombies have come into the Modern Warfare universe in Modern Warfare 3. Developed by Treyarch in collaboration with Sledgehammer, Modern Warfare Zombies is a signature cooperative experience that challenges players to team up with other squads to survive and fight massive hordes of the undead in the largest Call of Duty Zombies map ever. So we just watched that really interesting trailer there. The break-in. So the scene opens on a squad of men in military garb about to conduct a nighttime raid on an unknown location. A familiar voice calls in support to distract the local police while their military unit moves up to breach the back door of a hotel building. Inside, they quickly plant an explosive, blasting a hole in the wall to reveal stairs down to their subterranean destination. What they find in that room changes the nature of the threat in an instant. So the discovery. 4 heavily decomposed bodies are seated around a table, desiccated almost beyond all recognition. In the middle of the table sits a strange device which opens to reveal 2 vials filled with an active substance. One of the assailants grabs one and removes his mask to better inspect it, revealing himself as none other than VIKTOR ZAKHAEV, the ultranationalist arms dealer and enemy of Task Force 141. He appears equally surprised and pleased to have found what his team is searching for. Storing the 2 vials in a secure container, the squad leaves, only to find out that the local security forces have raised the alarm, and the military police have sent in reinforcements. The ensuing firefight is both explosive and bloody, and ZAKHAEV's forces are severely outnumbered. As the skirmish continues, all but one of ZAKHAEV's men are eliminated. Under fire and in desperate straits, he resorts to throwing one of his vials towards these attackers before retreating into his armoured vehicle. The vessel shatters on the ground, and almost instantly a cloying purple fog spreads rapidly through the streets, showing out the police forces and rapidly transforming both the living and the fallen into bloodthirsty zombies. So that's really interesting. Safe in the confines of the vehicle, ZAKHAEV and his fellow squadmate witness the transformation firsthand as one of their downed men screams and contorts, his eyes flashing red before attacking the closest survivor. Far from fearful, ZAKHAEV smiles. This weapon is like no other he could possibly have conceived. So the aftermath. Following the events on the ground, a helicopter descends onto the area of the outbreak as SSO Kate Laswell and Sergeant Johnny Sub McTavish brief an unseen operator on the mission at hand, codenamed Operation Deadbolt. Accompanying the team is Captain Sergei Ravenov, an operator and mission specialist with experience in this kind of incursion. Leading him on the ground is one SSO Green. The group has intel that ZAKHAEV was planning something a few months ago but aren't exactly sure what it is. They're about to find out. So exploring the lore. Until we know what's going on, containment is the name of the game. No one gets in and nothing gets out. In this iteration of zombies, there are enemies both undead and alive. The threat from the living arrives in the form of Terminus Outcomes, a private military company hired by ZAKHAEV as muscle. Led by one Jack Fletcher, the surviving soldier alongside ZAKHAEV at the end of the trailer, the PMC makes no judgment on their client's motives or ethics. If the money is good, the job is on. Veterans of the Dark Ether Zombies narrative will recognise the substance contained in the vials, Ethereum, now in a highly enriched state derived from the processing vast amounts of the harvested crystalline form. Operation Deadbolt, an emergency contingency plan put into action by the CIA. Operation Deadbolt was created in the aftermath of the outbreak events witnessed by Requiem operatives during the events of the Cold War. SSO Kate Laswell is given the job of prepping the plan, placing SSO Selma Green on the ground as the de facto commander of the operation. When the team arrives at the exclusion zone alongside Sorb and Ravenov, a few weeks have elapsed since the events shown in the first part of the trailer. As a member of the team, your operator joins other multinational operators to counter the threat posed by the exclusion zone, all running under the basic tenets of Operation Deadbolt: nothing gets in, nothing gets out. So this is going to be available at launch, so prepare to face off against a greater quantity of undead than ever seen before as the members of Operation Deadbolt embark on difficult and multi-stage tasks as Soap and Company attempt to stop ZAKHAEV and Terminus from plundering more resources, all while attempting to contain the current threat before it spreads out of control. Combining the very best of Modern Warfare map features and systems with the tried and true core features of Trail of Zombies, Modern Warfare Zombies presents an all-new twist on the fan favourite third game mode, launching alongside campaign and multiplayer with Modern Warfare 3 releases. Get ready to contain the incursion across different regions that escalate in difficulty, with core zombies features and a calvasard, I don't know if I'm saying that word correctly, but of secrets to discover. Ready up for an open-world player versus environment extraction survival experience, shared with other squads along with a number of special story missions. Expect to face a variety of unique elements, challenges, and as well as cinematics to reinforce the major story developments. Take on the hordes of undead this fall on November 10th, 2023. So if you pre-order Modern Warfare 3, you'll also unlock a zombified version of Ghost. In addition to all of the benefits you'll receive for pre-ordering Modern Warfare 3, there's a new pre-order benefit you can claim. Soon you can instantly unlock the Zombie Ghost Operator skin by pre-ordering or pre-purchasing any digital edition of Modern Warfare 3. That's with a standard cross-gen or Vault. If you pre-order before the start of Modern Warfare 2 Season 6, Zombie Ghost will be available for you to use on September 27th. If you pre-order after that date, Zombie Ghost will be available for you to use immediately. The Zombie Ghost Operator skin can be used in Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Warzone, and will carry forward, meaning it will also be available in Modern Warfare 3 starting at game's launch. Nothing gets in, nothing gets out. So what are you guys' thoughts of this? Let me know in the comments box down below. Hope you guys are all excited for it. If you are, smash the thumbs up button. If you're not the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget notification bells on the same more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then.